Well, hello, and welcome back again for all the stuff we couldn't fit in the first hour and a half on the 0 Hours podcast with me, Mikey Brown. Hello. Welcome. If I didn't say it right, I was cohorts upstairs, same old stuff, lower level of the TZH podcasting compound, Friday, September 6th of our Lord 2024. And I talked a lot about government and all the same shit show stuff I have to talk about when you think of the country and the situation we're in right now, the election coming, blah blah blah. One thing I always try to put out in the episodes that I just couldn't feel jamming into another one, so I just call it something else. This is the wokeness. The wokeness encompasses a lot of things. It encompasses entitled people, racist, just the whole battery of sub-Saharans, the illegal immigrants, sometimes other countries, and shows how woke they are. And I had a couple woke things on my first episode tonight, but I figure I got to go another one. And at least this won't be near as long, so you don't have to worry about that. So anyway, we'll get right into the wokeness. You know, the wokeness is never ending anymore. It continues and continues and continues. The first one I want to talk about is all the videos you've been seeing lately of just people not knowing how to act in fucking public. It's like they're 12-year-old tantrums for these grown adults everywhere you go. But it's fucked up how it seems to be repeating itself with the people and the surroundings of what happens. There was one here, I watched a video of a full-blown fight. One of many I watched this week, but every time you turn anything on, they're on there. This was a black person here who's upset for being called out for financial irresponsibility. He was called out because he was evicted from their apartment and living in a luxury hotel with 4 kids for government tit, and was basically confronted about, well, you got evicted because you're fucking useless. And not everybody that gets evicted from stuff, they have hard times and stuff, but he was acting in a way that provoked this person, and then the person says it, and it should be just, a fuck you back and forth, but no, it turned into full-blown chaos. That's just the short fuse we got. The weak or the woke, because they're short fused as you can fucking get. Now I'm short fused guy sometimes. You've probably heard that if you've ever listened to this show or anything. But some of this stuff has me pretty fucking aggravated. And it's not stuff that I can just think I cannot say. Because if I don't use this platform for the intention it started out, then I'm really not doing any service. And, here in, 2 weeks, it'll be 4 years I've been doing this shit. So I don't really hold back. But here, these videos, even like on TikTok, you can't even go to TikTok and not see shit that just makes you want to scream and punch a hole in the wall. Because it's like, why are you fucking people like this? The people on here were making a big time joke, and they were dancing in the aisles and eating at Walmart as they're shopping, of course, because that's the going trend now with people, is to eat as you're walking through Walmart. You don't pay for shit. It's okay because Walmart can afford it, blah, blah, blah. The rest of us have to pay more that legitimately, I guess we're the suckers that like to actually pay people for what we purchase instead of just thinking giving it to us and walking through Walmart and eating it at our own leisure. But this was somebody that was talking about. This was the quote from on the TikTok, right? Batty got them food stamps today from my family. It was $900. in food stamps. I'm so think for my cousin and my kids / daddy that we going to eat no matter what. So you're proud of the government paying for all your food. You don't have any desire to better yourself, move on and pay for your own food, but why would you? Why would you in that situation? Let everybody else pay for it. We're all racist, right? That's the looting and the stealing of groceries and all that good shit. It's reparations, I guess, at this point. And believe me, some people have said that. I'm not fucking saying that to be a racist because I'm not racist. I'm prejudiced. I'll tell you that. I don't care what color your skin is. It's your attitude, the fucking culture you bring. That's a bullshit culture. Being proud. You know, if I've ever seen anybody I know on government assistance, they're fucking low key about it. They don't want people to know, and they're working hard to get the fuck off of it. Not these people. Anymore, it's like commonplace. And it's not just blacks and illegals. There's white people too. Don't even come down. I'm just saying. Making videos about it on TikTok, I don't see a whole hell of a lot of white people doing that. Maybe there is. Maybe I'm on the wrong algorithm. Here's another one. This has not nothing to do with groceries or nothing. But this, the media always says that MAGA Republicans, and of course, MAGA movement in itself, are all racist, white supremacist pieces of shit. That's all we are. But so there was a young lady, a woman of color here, a black young girl. Nice. She looks nice enough. She looks like a decent person, really. But this young lady was told, go dangle from a tree, because she left the Democrat Party and posted her discontent with the DNC on social media. So yeah, I joined her on, actually I did join her on X, because I thought, you know what? That's the Democratic Party right there. They say what they are is what they accuse the Republican Party of being, the MAGA movement. And everybody said, well, Mikey, you're racist. No, I'm not. I'm prejudiced. I've told you this. If you act a certain way, you're fucking scum to me. I don't care what color you are. Fucking skin color has nothing to do with these slurs like thug and even the N-word. Oh, we're not allowed to say. That's some kind of special trick. They got the thinnest skin alive if you let words bother you. I've been called words my whole life. Fuck it, I don't care. It's this the hill I don't choose to go die on. Call me whatever you want. I'm like, yeah, fuck you too. And that's the end of it for me. Fuck you. You'll have your opinion. If whether or not you're right is fucking irrelevant. It's opinion right now, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, see, even the DNC don't care. They don't give a fuck. RNC don't either, to be honest. If somebody leaves the Republican Party and goes and spouts off and joins the Democrats, they're going to get fucking slack too, like, Kinzinger and them fucking Laura or Liz Cheney and all them fucks, Mike Pence, all the rest of them. I call them traitors. They call them, this lady told her to hang from a tree. That's a little fucking much. That's a little much. And it goes the opposite way too, because here's this woman who has her own business. Hey, great. You're a black woman in business, running your own business, and that's great. But she says she's going to only hire black people because she has an anti-racism policy. So you're only going to hire black people, but your anti-racism policy is why. No, you just don't like white people. That's okay. You can be a racist person like that. If you're prejudiced, that's one thing. Because if you say, I don't want to hire white people because they're lazy. I think they're lazy. They've never done anything good for me. Blah, blah, blah. No, she just said she don't want anybody there to cause any kind of racism. And fucking ridiculous. And she get away with it, and that's okay. Then we go to Utah here. There's Utah. These high school kids, high schoolers, were accused of wearing blackface at a blackout-themed football game. Okay? Football event. So there's a photo that shows two students at the event. One was face fully blacked out and the other partially painted, except for the mouth and the chin. Okay? All right? It's a blackout game. You're going to use as much black as you can if you see this for it. The woke, man. Come on. There were some parents that did defend their kids. They defended students, saying they were simply supporting the team. They're using the color black. It's called a blackout game for a reason. It's a color. It has nothing to do with your fucking race. It's a color. We're allowed to have black things. We're allowed to say the word black. Don't always revolve around you fucking people that make it this fucking race game every time. It's just ridiculous. It was a blackout game. Like everyone wears and paints their face black. It's been done a million times in sports. There's whiteouts, there's blackouts, there's redouts. It's whatever. People paint their face different colors for whatever it works. One dad said his daughter was on the cheer team and she's planning to be blacked out for the next blackout game, where you paint your whole body black. And it's like the guy's got it down. He said, I can't wait to hear how we are racist for supporting our kids in our school. It's like, fuck, man. Where is the love and tolerance of the left? Because it's always brought up into some bullshit at stuff like that that's really, it's not even a fucking thing. You make it a thing. You know, and I was talking about the baddie with the food stamp card. There's another TikTok. It is a viral TikTok. It went around all over. All you got to do is, if you're on TikTok, type in the words EBT on the TikTok search bar. And you're going to find there's a fucking stream of them, miles of it. Endless streams of blacks flaunting their fucking government EBT card. You don't believe me? Go to fucking TikTok and look. I'm not making this shit up. It's just right there, and it's government handouts. They're proud. They're dancing. Oh, I got my EBT. It's like fucking all of it. It's ridiculous. The illegals getting fucking 13 grand a month or whatever in this shit. These motherfuckers get EBT cards and they're dancing and celebrating about it like that makes you proud. It makes you feel proud. How can you be proud of getting government handout? I'd be fucking terrified. I'd be fucking mortified, man. But I guess it is. It's just one example of many you're going to find. There's millions of them on there. They're so happy when that card gets refilled that they do TikTok dances for it. That's woke. That is some woke shit right there. Here's an entertainer. This is a black entertainer named Akon. I don't know, smack that. I think I know the name and shit. But he was on an interview and he said, you know what? Most African people blame the white man. White people, I should say. I'm going to say it correctly. He said, most African people blame white people for their problems. So go back home. This is Akon saying this, not me. It will only take you 5 years to build a Fortune 500 company from scratch in Mother Africa. So it must be easy to get Fortune 500. And there's people that have been doing this. There has been a slight uptick. One guy actually commented on the video that I saw and said, I'm actually considering buying land and retiring in Sierra Leone or Liberia. He said, yeah, go back to Africa, Negro. Thanks, I will. So it's not really Akon. I don't think it's slamming people. He's telling them there's all kinds of opportunities there. If you don't like it where you lay your head here, then there's other options, just like there is for me and you. We don't like it. We can boogie on down the road. I don't have nothing against, like I said, I'm prejudiced. I'm not racist. I don't like people destroying shit and doing all this crazy stuff. It gets on me is when the reparations and shit come up for black people and how they feel like they're not on par with whites and all this. They're not being treated fairly and all this good shit. Here, I just got to go to 2018. This is a National Crime Victimization Survey. All right. This is the U.S. Bureau of Justice Statistics, which is it's a Department of Justice sub-department, basically. 59,778 blacks were the victims of white violence. I mean, it's 60,000 people. That's bad. It is bad. It's not good. 547,948 whites were the victims of black violence. So 9 times the amount. 9 times. So with those numbers, blacks commit 9 times more violence against whites than whites do against blacks. But the numbers, they're misleading because the population for whites and blacks is not the same. I don't know why is that? I mean, yeah, they're 13% of the population. We're 70%. But we still only put 60,000 on the board and they got 547. I get tired of hearing how you're so down and dirty that the white people are just out to lynch you. 600,000 crimes committed against white people. I don't feel sorry for you. And that's just fucking way it is. Sorry. And it's like the N word. I'm going to get on this too because I'm already fucking here. The thin skin I talked about. It's like words hurt you that bad. And it's like it's a slang. Yeah. It's a slur. Yeah. You slur for white people all over the place, but it doesn't. Here's the difference between the two. Because if I say the N-word with the hard R and all that good shit, I could get hate speech called. I could, if I spray painted on the side of a wall, the hard R on it, I'm going to get fucking hate speech. Hate crimes if I do anything ridiculous. But when it's written on a wall, and this happened near us, actually, where I'm at. When somebody spray paints, kill white people, and chants it, kill white people, as they're spraying, painting, all that shit, death to whitey, kill white people. There's several different slurs. That was told by the police there that that's just vandalism. It's no hate crime. So if I say kill all the fucking Jews, is that a hate crime? Because they're just people. They're white people. Just kill Jews. Kill kill fucking Negroes with the hard R and the different spelling. Because I don't want to get banned for saying the word, which is fucking ridiculous. It's just a word. Call me anything you want. You already do. I don't give a shit. But no, kill white people or kill whitey or any of that shit. When it refers to a white person, it's not a fucking hate crime. Oh no, it's just vandalism. How the fucking hypocrisy gets so fucking thick with you, moron? You're saying kill somebody of a certain fucking skin color. And it's not a hate crime, but it's just vandalism. But if I say kill black people, that's a hate crime, and I'm going to get charged with something different. Kill Jews, kill Pakistani, kill the fucking Palestinians. If I say any of that, it's a hate crime. But if they say kill white people, it's just vandalism. Gotcha. I see where the playing field is. I see where it's a real level playing field. I'm fucking sick of it. How do I get off that? Well, I got one more to do. A couple more to do with race. There was this Robert E. Lee, the statue got tore down in New Orleans back when they were on their kick about, I got itchy face. They were, big fill up about the Confederate flags and all that bullshit. So down in New Orleans, they replaced a Robert E. Lee statue down there with this monkey with a goat head on it. It's like a monkey looking thing. It's got an eye in the middle of it. I wish I could show it to you on here, but I don't think you'd be able to see it through the camera. I took a snapshot of this one. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not. That thing. Yeah. Whatever that is, I don't know it's got a long fucking dick hanging down from it. I can't even believe it's real, but it must be. I mean, unless this person's full of shit that's on X. They replaced the Robert E. Lee statue with that. So they said it was diabolical. It looks fucking like a joke to me. Big schlong hanging out, an eye in the center, a goat head with a monkey kind of thing on it. I don't know, people. Seems kind of fucked up, if you ask me. But there it is, anyway. And the one show I talked about this not too long ago, that Star Wars thing I said was going to be a disaster, had the lesbian director that said she was going to gear it towards blacks and lesbians and all this, and the lesbian girl said the black girl was the lead star of the show, says my main job is to make white people uncomfortable. Yeah, lead actress. The show got canceled after one season, so it was fucking terrible anyway. And it's probably just for other reasons too, but that way it got canceled for that. But now this actress, this prima donna fucking race-baiting bitch, decides she's going to blame the alt-right for the show's failure and cancellation because, we're all white supremacists. We didn't want to see a black lesbian character succeed. We didn't want to see a black girl succeed. And it's like, maybe if you wouldn't have ran your fucking mouth at the beginning, people might have gave you a shot to tune in, but no, they're not going to any other time. They're not going to. It's whatever. Oh, here we were on religion a little bit ago, kind of, sort of. Pope Francis. Good old Pope. What the fuck? There's something weird with the whole Vatican Pope shit. I'm sorry, Catholics. If you're Catholic, I apologize ahead of time. I'm just not going to be on your side here. Pope Francis now comes out, his grave words of wisdom, says that it's a grave sin to reject migrants. I bet if they come to Vatican City, he wouldn't fucking say that. I bet he'd be all about rejecting them. Have a couple of migrants bunk in the room with you, Popey. Huh? That sounds Jewish, don't it? Sounds awful Jewish. You grave sin to reject migrants. Oh, you fucking pieces. But they're not migrants, guys. That's why I get so aggravated. These people, 90% of them are not here for asylum or the American dream or anything. They're here to cause as much trouble as they can. They're invaders. They're sent here with purpose. They want to steal our wealth. They want to make us a third world country. They want to steal our homes. They want to take our fucking jobs. And we're letting them at droves come across the fucking border and nobody seems to care. Kamala said she'll care on day one. Well, your day one was January 21st of 21. You haven't done a fucking thing since. So, yeah, don't give me that shit. Oh, here, my good boys. And I was disappointed by this next one. It's the Foo Fighters involved. Foo Fighters, okay? Foo Fighters got their panties in a bunch. And I'll say it like that with most respect to the music and stuff. I like Dave Grohl. I fucking hate that. I hate that they have to be this way sometimes. But he didn't like Trump using this song, My Hero, to introduce RFK Jr. Okay. I didn't know Grohl was a libtard, but I guess he is. It's the way it is. But you remember they said they're going to come out, they're going to sue Trump for using their fucking music. They're going to sue his ass. Yeah, that's not going to happen. See? You think people just take it on a wing and a prayer to do things? They investigate. Most people investigate shit so they don't get in trouble, right? So the Trump campaign signed a political entities license which authorizes the public performance of more than 15 million musical works that is in BMI's repertoire. whenever campaign events occur. That was stated by BMI themselves. BMI owns the rights to the fucking Foo Fighters music. Y'all think they should maybe not hit the bong so hard before saying, oh, we're going to sue you? You just made yourself look 10 times worse. You could have just said, we'd rather you not use the song. Please don't use it. Ask nicely. Send somebody higher up that we don't agree with your ideology. Please don't use our song. They could have said, fuck you anyway, but maybe he would have just backed off and said, okay. But you get cocky and you're fucking talking out your ass and you forgot. They sold you. How do you forget who you sold your music rights to? How the fuck do you forget that? Dave. That's fucking dick move by the Foo Fighters. I mean, not wanting Trump to play your music's fine. Fuck it, I don't care. But to get that stupid cocky about it, think you're going to do something, you're not going to do shit. Sit down, shut up. Do some more Foo. Do Foo, man. Do Foo. But shut the fuck up. Yeah, that's all I got to say about that. Oh, then we got into some magical world of the differently sexed, I guess you would call it, trans activists and shit. This is a trans activist TikTok. They're all over the place on TikTok. If you have TikTok, you know what I'm saying. They got big mad. This one got big mad because people aren't using the gender neutral term of chest feeding instead of breastfeeding. Well, I'm sorry, on my chest, I got tits. It's called the breast of my body. It's not just females having tits. If we called it tit feeding, I'd say, okay, that's not properly done. But why is breastfeeding not? Men don't have breasts now? I'm fucking lost. But you're pissed off because nobody wants to call it chest feeding. That sounds like a chest tube. It almost sounds like fucking feeding tube. Gender neutral shit. Oh, fuck you. We don't have to play by your fucking stupid games. We don't have to fucking be the mentally ill fucks that you are. We just don't. So step the fuck on. I'll call it fucking breastfeeding until the day I die. Fuck you, cucks. I don't fucking care about it that much, but fuck you for saying it anyway. There's another piece of shit that just says if you don't want to date a trans person, then you're a fucking transphobic. Well, number one, you can't be trans. I'm not a fucking afraid of any trans, so I don't have a phobia of it. I don't give a fuck that you're trans. But you're not going to tell me if I don't date one that I'm transphobic? Fuck off. Fuck off with this shit entitled bullshit. You fuckers you're not special. You claim to want to be who you really are, but you make a spectacle out of it every fucking time. Just go be who you are. Shut the fuck up. Leave me to be. Let me be who I am. And you shut your fucking mouth. I am not going to bring myself down to live in your fucking fantasy world. I live in reality. Go be getting fucked in the ass or whatever you want to do, trans-wise. Leave my name out your fucking mouth. Shut the fuck up. Nobody gives a fuck about being transphobic. Nobody cares. You've worn out your welcome. Get the fuck on out of here with that shit. Fucking doofus-looking motherfuckers. Now here's some from Ohio. This is a great state. I can't believe we let these bastards in. This is these two things. I'm just going to call them things because I don't know what they want to be called. They did a TikTok or X thing on Libs of TikTok. So Ohio schools now are inviting the alphabet group, LGBTQ activists, to come hang out with students. Talk about being trans, how to come out. and how to deal with parents who aren't supportive. Keep that fucking shit right the fuck on out of the school. And for you idiot schools that are inviting these fucking cucks to come, you should be banned from teaching in the state of Ohio. Your ideology should be left at the fucking front door, sweetmeats. Fucking, I don't care if I was a teacher. If I taught at an all alphabet group school, I would keep my opinions to my fucking self. If I'm in a major school and I happen to be a fucking trans supporter or a gay man, whatever, guess what? I'm not bringing up my shit in school. I'm going there to do a job. I'm teaching kids reading, writing, arithmetic, science, what the fuck else. But I'm sure as fuck not going to worry about what their feelings are like as trans. You remember years ago, the whole fucking water making the frogs gay, the atrazine, I believe 1,000 fucking %. And I believe they did something over COVID to fuck with us too. I really do. I've never seen a more wimpy, entitled fucking bunch of fucking cucks. But they'll get in your face and want to scream at you, my body, my choice, my choice, my choice about the abortion shit and stuff like that. Or being gay. I don't give a fuck if you're gay. Go be gay, go be trans, go whatever. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm not bowing to it. I'm not. And there's a lot of fucking other, whatever you want to call me out there, that are done playing your fucking games. It's not playland. We're not doing story time. Oh, but unsupportive parents, you're fucking in high school or junior high. Guess what? When you're 18, make your own fucking decisions. Until then, yeah, shut the fuck up. There's no way you need to know exactly who you want to be at 11 years old. You're going to go through all kinds of shit with hormones. But now you guys want puberty blockers. Now you want these two fucking cucks coming to your school, telling these kids how to come out and deal with their fucking parents, blah, blah, blah. Why are they bringing activists to come split us up even more? They're going to make a divisive fucking gash where there's already one. They're going to cut it open fucking deeper between students and some of their parents. Some of the parents go too far to their side. They let them fucking make the decision when they're 5, 6 years old. Some parents are hardcore. They don't even want their kids to be fucking gay. They don't care. They don't want any of that shit. Much less be trans and even try to get fucking surgeries. And they don't mind. It seems like the same people that do that, though, don't really mind abortion, which is fucked up. Abortion's like overlooked anymore. But whatever. I'm not even going to. Makes you wonder if parents even got involved in any discussion. If they were even told. They were told by the school that they're inviting these guys and they had to give their kids permission to be in the fucking room is what I would say. Whether or not that happened, I don't fucking know. Stay out of Ohio, you fucking cucks. Well, quit inviting them, you fucking idiot teachers of Ohio. I got a couple things. One more. This one pissed me off pretty good. This next one. This was Edmond's school. Now, I'm not sure exactly where this school is. I read the report, but I didn't write the school location down. But it's insanity. It is. There was a kid there who had a bunch of American flags. He was giving them to people, handing them out to people, American flag. Well, a teacher decided that it said allegedly confiscated these American flags. I saw the video. The cocksucker was taking the flags from. I saw it on video, so it's not alleged. But students, parents, and community members held a patriotic rally today at Edmond School. Well, this was last week, the 26th of August, anyway. They did this after the school told him he couldn't fly the flags from his vehicle anymore. Why the fuck not? We can have fucking pride flags in our schools without my goddamn permission as a parent. Your transgender fucking support flags, the Black Lives Matter flags. Have all that in the school without having to ask me a fucking question. But my kid couldn't fly an American flag off his car? Fuck you. That'd be my response to you, and then it'd be that. Fuck you people. I wouldn't put up with that shit. I'd be fucking throwing. This is America, motherfuckers, whether you want to believe it or not. Too fucking bad. There's too many assholes like me that's gonna have a problem with that when they're out there burning my fucking flag, these Palestinian supporting fucks. All these woke cocksuckers everywhere. And I wish, and I really do wish, that I could with a warm heart and say, you know what? This is all gonna be over. It's all gonna be over when Trump wins the election. I want to say that. I want to be confident that November, I really want to be confident November comes along and we win and we start digging our way out of this cesspool we're in and getting back to a resemblance of fucking normal, which is as close as we're ever going to get. I wish I could say that. I haven't felt comfortable about anything in this whole fucking election cycle. Why should I? I mean, Trump gets indicted for shit. He's in fucking court all the time. Then he did the same thing to RFK, and Vance is getting fucking punished for every little thing he says. They twist it just like they always do. Kamala's only fucking policies are stolen Trump policies, and everybody's still in love with this fucking whore. I don't fucking get it. I won't ever fucking understand you fucking libtards. Never going to. You're as woke as a fucking joke can be, and everything woke turns to shit, and you people included. That's just how it fucking is. That's just how it is. Look at some of the policies you guys are going for. The California and libtardia West out there. New York City, the shitholes. Fucking Colorado, sanctuary state, all kind of fucked up. Got a kid can't fly a flag off the back of his car. Fuck off. The only flag that should be flying in these places is the one you're worried about. It offends people. The fucking American flag that offends you, get the fuck out. Every other flag offends me, except if it's not the state or the fucking school or the fucking country. Then it don't belong on a fucking flagpole in my taxpayer fucking city school. Just don't. But with that, I mean, I was hoping Trump was going to win presidency, and it's not over. That lady ain't singing yet, but it's 50-50, they say. Oh, it's all tied. Here's this guy. This scares me a little bit. I'm not a big, I do believe in superstitions to a point, okay? But track records make a big deal to me. If you're pretty good at predicting shit and focusing on it and doing it, got a system or whatever, a lot of times these people are right. They're like conspiracy theorists. They investigate, and they find out what's true and what's bullshit, and then they say, this is the way it's going to be, and this is what it is. And, as conspiracy theorists, we have a lot of shit we get right. This guy's name is Alan Lichtman. Okay, Lichtman. Lichtman. So if you want to look up Alan Lichtman, Allan is his first name. He's a forecasting pioneer, they say. So out of the last 10 presidential elections, he's got 9 right. He picked Trump in 2016. That's pretty good for everybody who thought Hillary was going to win. But he's picked everyone right except for Al Gore, which we all know how close that was in 2000 with good old W. So that's the only one he got wrong over the course of all these years. The last 10 elections is Al Gore. That's pretty good fucking track record. That's a pretty good prediction record. So he makes his 2024 pick on the dreaded CNN. But it wasn't good news. It was not. I watched it on CNN and I wrote this. I was like, he sees a landmark election, groundbreaking landmark expectations of an election where he sees Kamala fucking Harris winning the election. He sees the Democrats winning this fucking shit show fight we got going on. He said there won't be an October surprise that's going to be enough to sway it. Doesn't think RFK Jr.'s votes are going to go enough. That Kamala will find a way. Well, we all know how that's going to be. If they don't think they're going to win, they'll make it so they're going to win. I'm scared to death as a fucking far right wing conservative loudmouth motherfucker on shit like this. I tell you what, November 5th comes, or November 6th comes, and they come out and say Kamala Harris won the fucking election. This shit's over. I'm not even going to take the chance. They're not putting my ass in the fucking clink. It's bad enough I get fucking banned now on a certain time. No, that's a fucking scary thought. Some of the keys and the particulars this guy had was, yeah, they're kind of bullshit, but 9 out of 10's fucking 9. I mean, really, you think about the hanging Chad incident, it could be a fucking perfect 10. The sucker scared me. That scared me. It did. It made me think, oh my God, we really are in fucking trouble here. I thought she was a joke. I still do as a fucking person and as a politician. But she might be the leader of the free world, and we'll all be fucked. And like I said, I make room for me at the Family Dollar dumpster because you're going to be, all you fuckers are voting blue, you're going to have to wear this shit. You're going to have to wear it like a badge of honor when you get it. And I see you next to me at the fucking dumpster dive for any scraps of food we can find because we're the new Venezuela, and Venezuela ends up being a highfalutin society down there. The United States becomes a third world cesspool, which is exactly how they're going to kill us off. 2025 depopulation thing, right? We go back to that. I talked on my last episode. Scary fucking times, man. We live in scary times. That was fucking something I didn't need to see today, but I did. So get ready for the blue wave. Get ready to be fucking communist, socialist, and unappreciated fucking deplorables that'll probably try to round up and put in a re-education camp somewhere so that we are all piss pants, Kamala, and Timmy Tampon fucking blue. Fuck that. I'll go down first. I'll go down swinging. There ain't no fucking way I'm doing that. So, but be prepared to have to make that choice, I guess. Anyway, I don't want to get too political because this is a wokeness episode. So, once again, I got to thank Fred Excelsior for information gathering. I'm not going to say he shares the same views as me on this stuff. I don't want to speak for the dude. He's my silent partner, silent co-host for a reason. He doesn't want to be on, on this format, of course. But, yeah. I got to thank him for his information gathering he gives me anyway. He did have a couple of things I didn't get to about Eric Adams. I want to find out what's going on with that because Eric Adams, and I didn't even talk about the school shooting yet, but that's a woke thing because I haven't heard anything about it, so it must not fit their agenda. This Cole kid, other than his dad, this was fucked up. They're charging his dad with second-degree murder. This Colt Gray that killed 4 people at this Atlanta high school or junior high, whatever it was. He was a 14-year-old kid, but they're getting his dad for second-degree murder. So I guess I'm a little miffed by that one. Don't really know what the hell that would have any consequence for, but there's so much other shit. I mean, Brazil and all these people, like I talked about, they're trying to censor X. They want to get rid of free speech. Just more wokeness. I mean, they want it to be their speech or no speech. Their propaganda is good. Our facts hurt their feelings, so it's the way it is. But I'm going to get out of here. So I've been talking for way too long. My fucking throat's dry. Have a great day. Have a great time. Thanks for listening. This one's less than an hour for once. Hey. But until next time, always trust and believe in your own convictions. And please, for the love of God, stay safe out there. We'll see you next time on another episode of the 0 Hours. It is the 0 Hours Vlogs, Blogs, and Podcast on Facebook, at the 0 Hours 23 on the Mighty X. The 0 Hours Vlogs, all one word, if it's on Rumble, if you're watching this on YouTube, and if you're on Rumble watching it, you want to watch it on YouTube, hey, it's YT Hates Me, ID GAF. Figure that one out for yourself. But we're also on, every podcasting episode. If you want to watch, if you'd rather listen and not have to look at my dumb ass for the video people, yeah, go anywhere that you can find a podcast. They'll be there. If you're listening on the podcast, go to those two video sites if you want to see what kind of a dumbass I am. So anyway, till next time, rest in peace, Chuckles. And guess what, everybody? Peace out. Try to keep it together. Take care now.